Hello everybody, my name is Reach, and I'm going to react to you RC's 46th episode of the Survival Superhero series, featuring the Enhanced, where we get to witness the fracture of the team unfold in front of our very eyes. In today's video, we'll be discussing with one of the actors within the series about the Enhanced SMP, alongside with giving my personal opinion on the matter that has everyone wondering who is right or wrong. The series starts off with the trouble on both sides, but we're showing first the trouble with the Vanguard. Differences have been established, presumably against the Scarlet Four switches, as the Vanguard continues to escalate into a devastating brawl. The enhancements to do something successful. Surprisingly, they have a reputation of being, man, there's incompetence sometimes. Boo me, but some of you know I'm right. This is where their inevitable clash happens. The start of Volt has community split in half. The attempted execution of Dead Zone, the most wanted serial killer. Prisoners are released and inevitably detained back in their cells, but the release of the serial killer breaks them of a threat and a prison breakup a few villains. Hell, in my opinion, some furious resolution of the threat at Dead Zone. More on that later. This action alone results in the disbandment of the team. The Decay is now composed of Emberhead, Thundercrash, Snowcon, Quackers, Hexios, and Tideman. The Enhanced follows of RZ, Burstbot, Jabmator, and Blaze. Tachyonic and Proto are there too, I guess. The large majority of the community believe that they seem to be alive, but isn't that weird? A mass serial killer gets to be released over and over again, to kill more people who attend to the city. I say the community is insane for allowing a serial killer to continue to roam around and murder heroes. It's never become the talk of becoming just like them. It's become the talk of allowing more people to die just to imprison somebody who should have been long dead. This is just my personal opinion on the matter though. Now unfortunately, I couldn't get more than a person from the Enhanced SMP. Scheduling is a bitch. Should I blurb that out? Crap. It's whatever. Here to introduce a member of the Enhanced. Kilios, the actor who plays Hexios, has joined the discussion that made the fallout of his team. You don't know who Hexios is. Well, now I just know you're watching because you enjoy my voice. I will tell people that I did mess up on the audio for the first portion of the video for the interview or podcast, either or, whatever people call it. Anyways, yes, I did mess up on the intro, and the audio got a little bit scuffed right there, so I decided cut it out. There will also be some times where you will see my OBS or Notepad showing up as well too, because I only have like one monitor. I never thought I needed a second monitor for this YouTube stuff, but now it seems like I do. So time to get money for that, I guess. But yes, the first question will be starting off with how Hexios feels about being under Snowcon's leadership.
Prison Marsher get along pretty well. So, I mean, this is our first time we've been together while he's in a position of power. Even though he did take one of my plans and take all the credit for it, I think he's going to do a good job.
Okay, that's a pretty good response. Yeah, I'd say Snowcon is a viable leader. He does have some, mistakes from his past since, he shot one of his teammates, surprisingly. But I don't know. Me personally, I would say that Snowcon is not terrible. It's just that he doesn't feel fit for the role.
Well, I mean, I can see that. I can totally see that. But I mean, as I said, he's got the experience. And look, I mean, despite him just being a normal guy in like an Iron Man type suit, I mean, he's got the skills to back it up. He pretty much 1v1'd Dead Zone and severely injured him. I mean, he's innovative. He created his own suit with the help of Redstone Mech and some of the scientists. I mean, he's got it all, as much as I hate to admit it.
You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. He did 1v1 Dead Zone, and he did make his own armor buster too. So yeah, he does have it, which is sad to say, cause. So with the combination of the Enhanced, do you guys see like a civil war happening, like similar to like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or what you laughing for? I'm interested now.
I can see why you asked that. I don't know how too in depth I can get with my answer here, but I mean, if the team keeps getting like the Enhanced and the Enhanced become further divided, I can see it leading up to a civil war. There have been some hints in the video let me re-say that. There have been some hints in the videos that maybe not everything is going entirely well with Snowcon and Joe, but that's something you just have to wait and see. Maybe we could get a Civil War type thing, maybe not. But I would just encourage people to keep watching.
Okay, that's a pretty safe answer. Safe answer. I don't blame you for that safe answer.
Man, just just keep watching the series. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Some very interesting things will happen, definitely. Especially with the release of Perset, I believe it's called, and Old Mike. Have you watched the what's it called, 47th episode?
Um, yes, I have. Canonically, right now, I can't say I know too much about it. But funny thing about that episode is immediately right after it ends, and RZ cut this from the video, you see them see them going back up the elevator. They do have like a little bit more of like a debrief happening afterwards once they go up that elevator. Me, Joe, and Snowcon break in to the Enhanced HQ, and we steal Johnson.
You steal Johnson.
Johnson, the Phantom Knight's super dog.
Oh my god, what a dog! Of all things.
It's a dog with infinite resistance.
That's a very strong dog too. What the hell?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can actually see him sitting on the table about like 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes into the video, 10:51. Johnson's kind of a legend. And yeah, as soon as this episode ends, we literally like break into the Enhanced by throwing like flashbangs in there, fire off some rockets, and we steal their dog.
Oh, I really wish I could make the video. That sounded fun to look at.
You might see a video coming out about it in the next week or two here. So by December 1st.
Ooh, this is my first. Ooh, I can't wait to see it done.
But also about that episode, on a more serious note, a few times in here you see some of the boys on the Enhance immediately just start beating the hell out of their prisoners, which is like, not great. Like old Mike here, they immediately start opening up and nuking him. Which, I know they're dissing us for the way we treat prisoners, but they're literally pulling guns, they're beating them. So not a good look,
I have noticed that. Yeah, I have noticed that how they were pretty offensive in their approach to Perset and Old Mike as well.
Look, man, we just kill the villains. We don't torture them and beat them.
Yeah, I've been wanting to ask that too. Ask a question about how you view the whole prison system thing, because it kind of relates to how real life, how we prison those who are pretty much evil, basically, and allow them to like rot in prison instead of fixing their actions.
I'd rather not speak about how I feel about it in real life, but I can only speak about it as I am in character.
That's fine, yeah.
So as Hexios and like, let's give you like the Joker scenario here. If the Joker from Batman, or if Batman had killed Joker, how many thousands of lives do you think Batman would have saved? Right?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, honestly, because Joker keeps breaking out, kills dozens of people every time, every single incident he's involved in. If Batman hadn't killed Joker, or if Batman killed Joker, we wouldn't. All these lives would have been saved. And Dead Zone's kind of the same way. He goes out, he kills all these people, and then we just throw him up in prison, and he breaks out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying all villains should be immediately executed. No. But like the super crazy and super dangerous ones probably are better if they're taken off the chessboard.
That is true. That's true. I definitely believe in that too. Cause with Dead Zones, Furious being out, that could definitely cause havoc in the city. Especially with Furious being like a religious influence on these people, these very vulnerable minds in the SMP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Also, like, oh no, no, you can continue. You can continue.
well, I was gonna say with Cypherius, I mean, yes, he is a dangerous influence, but the main thing that was messing with him was the mask, I believe. If you get your hands on the item, it says it whispers to you, so it kind of implies that this code mask or whatever it is kind of like toying with the user's mind. So like, he's an instance where not kill, just remove the mask, remove the spear, and he's just a normal dude again. No threat, so no kill.
That's weird then, cause if y'all remove the mask and the spear from him, and he's deemed safe, then I wonder why he was still in prison then.
Oh, dude, you have to ask the enhanced that. I don't know. I don't make these decisions.
So hypothetically, not hypothetically, allegedly, I'm just trying to say like they falsely imprisoned him because he's deemed safe. He hasn't murdered anybody.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here to spread the propaganda. Yeah, I mean, he's awful that the enhanced did that, man. Awful, absolutely terrible. That's not something the dehanced would do.
But what did the Enhanced do if they were to find Superiors first?
Well, if we didn't kill him in the first 20 seconds,
Oh my
we
god.
probably would have. If we, knowing them, to be honest with you, they probably would have knocked him out, looted all his stuff, and then seeing that he was no longer a threat, we would have just probably left him.
It's like y'all would just go robbing him.
Look.
Leave.
We prioritize our needs by the amount of loot people have. So,
You guys seem more like a team of anti-heroes than actual heroes.
you know what? That's fair. We're a team of heroes that kill people.
I mean, that is
Completely fair. That's valid. But can you say what we're doing is wrong?
Honestly, because like you said, you guys want to go around killing all villains. You guys will kill on the big bad ones.
No.
So I wouldn't say you guys are doing something wrong. It's more like the fact that the team could use some better cohesion because I feel like there's like a little bit I won't say instability. It's just that it doesn't seem like work together.
Oh no! It's instability. Oh, you're 100% right. No. It's you'll see in the next enhanced episode why. I text when I saw this latest enhanced episode, the one that says we discovered dangerous superhero experiments.
Mm-hmm.
I text RZ as I was watching it. I was like, bro, your team is operating so like smoothly. They had a plan, they executed the plan, and they got out. Even though RZ started having dark thoughts for whatever reason. But yeah, no, it's you'll see, you guys will see what I mean whenever this comes out. And it's very soon.
I'll have to do a video about it too then. Because this bit about killing them, it was surprising. And somebody has theorized in the comments about it being tied to his powers.
You're just gonna have to wait and see, man.
No comment.
No comment. I plead the fifth.
It's fine. Gotta make sure you know this is spoiler free.
There will be more situations that are like the one in that episode that you'll see.
That's very interesting then. All right.
Yeah.
So with your arrival to the Dehance by the end of the episode, were you surprised by anybody joining it, or was it like a pre-established thing?
So I think the biggest surprise was Quackers of all people. I mean, Ember Hale, she's kind of a wild card. Joe and Snowcon, I mean, they're BFFs, so that's a given. But Quacker seemed like the more reasonable one. Yeah, it was very surprising seeing him there for the first time. I just kind of joined them for the plot, but and they promised free loot. But I also have my own reasons for why I joined that team that will hopefully be revealed very soon. But yeah, Quackers was the most surprising.
Okay, and your comment about Ember Hill being a wild card. I can't really say much because I don't really see Ember Hill that much in the SMP.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's got stuff going on in her own life.
Yeah.
She joins us when she can, but not everyone can be there every week.
Yeah.
But no, she's here for the plot and the chaos.
So, would you think that Captain Kaiser or would join your team too?
Um, at this point, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, she was pretty broken up about Jeweled Spider being taken out. And she wasn't happy with my character, but I am a different version of Kelios at this point, so I don't know if that's going to play a factor in it. I could see it. I really could. It would really help like balance the skills because the enhanced team has some crazy heavy hitters. I mean, Blaze is a heavy hitter. Phantom Knight is now a super heavy hitter with the recent upgrade he got.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got some strong people. Oh, and Parsomnia. I mean, she's busted.
Oh yeah.
Legitimately busted. So they got some heavy hitters. I think Kaiser would help even the odds, but like, you'll see Joe becomes even more busted soon, which is kind of crazy because he's already like a Hulk / Lightning Boy. I mean, I'm pretty like my character's pretty strong, but I don't think I'm like Carsomnia level strong. I could see Carsomnia joining at one point or another if she were to learn what's going on.
Okay. With your point about Carsomnia being busted strong, that makes me wonder how did
I'm sorry, I didn't mean Carsomnia. I mean Kaisa.
Oh,
2K
Kaiser.
names.
Oh.
2 KA names.
You're good. It can get confusing, yeah.
And you guys will learn more about Carsomnia's on the enhanced teams backstory very soon here, which is honestly, I think she has the coolest backstory out of everyone.
The coolest out of everybody. Oh.
It's the most interesting for sure.
Okay, but I'll do my inputs on it then soon.
Besides Hexios, of course.
You gotta make sure you keep up that agenda.
Yeah.
Because people have theorized in the comments about Carsomnia having her memories awakened again due to that hit by Digizone.
You're just gonna have to wait and see about that one. You're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, they actually just filmed her a big lore episode for her. And it introduces a lot into the world. It really expands the lore of the world. I mean, just the only hint also, it really goes beyond Earth.
Ooh, Earth.
If it goes beyond Earth, so her character is probably one of the most interesting ones.
Oh yeah, definitely. Besides you, of course.
Besides me, of course. Which, when that episode happens, woo,
it'll be interesting though.
I can see the comments already.
Yeah, because you were stuck in the Skulk dimension for like a long time.
Oh yeah. That was a time to be alive, man.
You enjoyed it in there?
No, it was awful. It was genuinely the worst. But some really cool lore things happen there, which will be explored eventually at the end of the season.
At the end of the season, oh, that's gonna be like a bit wild.
And people have been making comments, and they're warm with their predictions.
I gotta make sure to look out for the comments then too.
I have seen one of yours that was pretty close.
Oh yeah, my dead zone comment about the dagger, which is interesting too. This is going like a little bit off topic from the video, but it's my video, so it's whatever. Oh, so with your dimension and your not dimension, with your time, the Skulk dimension.
Yep.
There's been some questions about it connecting to the favorite SMP, the Skulk overall.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible that could be connected to a favorite SMP or like a different thing entirely?
Uh, you know, I think it's entirely possible. We're in the favorite SMP. You see the rival slash myself in season 2 say something along the lines of, entity's been lying to you. There are multiple worlds out there, and you directly see entity in favored season 2 look into the enhanced world and see Infinity Ultron. So it's not out of the world of possibility that these two worlds could intersect at one point.
So people have been theorizing in comments. It's gonna like be like a little bit more of a RZ's
Yeah,
question that you can answer for him if you want to.
yeah.
And they've theorized a little bit that Kordax is a little bit involved in the current RZ, due to it was like a theory in a server where Kordax used the book, one of the books, to transfer his mind into RZ. It sounded silly in my opinion, but I just do want to get a little bit
I
tidbit of information from you.
yeah no. I can I can see where those comments originate from. I can see it, but I'm especially with this last episode, I can see it, but I don't think that's the case. Um, I think he's just like with Karmstomnia, like recently getting hurt. He's just kind of being like overprotective, be like, I don't want this to happen again. Um, but I don't think that's the case where like a fragment of Cortex went into him. I think he's kind of having like the same moral dilemma Cortex had, but I don't think it's him literally being inside the speed burst we know.
Cause that's what I thought. Cause it sounds like a, I don't know if I can say that word on here. It just sounds like a pull, a stretch, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I don't know everything that is. Let me resay that. I don't know everything that's going on in the plot. RZ keeps it the way we do enhanced is are you familiar with the concept of D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way enhanced works is like it's like an actual D&D session where we have this world, we play our characters, but the only things we really know has to do with like our backstories and stuff, right? Everything that goes on in the world is RZ's creation. Like he's the dungeon master in this situation, but he's also a character. So he keeps a lot of the stuff hidden from us. So I genuinely don't know. And there is a 1% chance that could be the case, and there's like I don't think that's the case, but I'm not gonna say absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And with your comment about on it being, RZ being a dungeon master, he's commented sometimes about situations unfolding like not exactly to plan. And I want to get like your opinion on the on like some scenes that you didn't think would actually happen.
Um, well, I can give you a really good example of things not going as planned. Um, in the first season of Favored, there's like the city we go to called Drytega.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you can see like this guard rush towards me as I get closer. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna try to attack us. He's gonna try to kill us. So I immediately start like laying into him with like arrows and stuff like that. But that wasn't the case. He was actually like trying to attack a zombie behind me, and that scenario kicked off the war with Drytego and the Favored. Like, and RZ didn't plan for that at all. Like, so we just started massacring all these guards and stuff like that, and he had the chance to like the script on the fly and be like, "Oh, yep, that happened. You're at war now."
So basically, you were telling me you accidentally started a war.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we accidentally started a war, and then he had to change the entire plot because of it. And during recordings, you'll hear him say, "That's not canon."
Yeah, you can hear him say a lot.
I mean, there's too many instances to count where that's happened in Enhanced. Like a random villain will appear out of the sky. Entity has died a couple times randomly. I mean, it's so hilarious.
Yeah, like the
But
time where you got like captured too.
Yes, that's actually a good thing. One of them. In that what's it called? When we were searching the sewers for like a axe base or like a Scarlet Warlock base, it wasn't just RZ that got captured, but technically I got captured too. But we kind of like tweaked the plot around so it just be him that was captured. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of things change. It's really cool what we're able to do and see it all play out.
That's very interesting though. How you were like you and RZ were both captured, which is surprising to me because RZ is the fastest and you could in theory become the strongest in the team.
Um, yeah. um, Me getting captured was kind of a gray area. Like there's like at points in videos, or like okay, we're stopping here. Anything that happens onwards is not canon. I was like kind of captured around that point, so we just kind of made the decision. He was good.
Was there anything that you would like to speak about?
Oh, dude, don't get me started. The favorite SMP was robbed. That show is half shot. RZ, bring it back. I will bring it back myself, man, if I need to. Any questions you personally have that like you want to know about the enhanced SMP or favored?
Honestly, I really need to catch up on the favorite. Not gonna lie, it's been
Bro,
back in my mind.
um in case if you haven't seen all of favored, I admittedly the first like couple episodes of favored are rougher to get into, admittedly, because it's like our first videos that we did. But then there's like a point where it's just like it gets so good. The lore in that I think is way better than enhanced. And then like the consequences of that, like the things that happened that way better than what happened in enhanced.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, I could definitely see how the lore is more better than the enhanced, cause uh within the favorite, it's like more focused on a singular thing, in my opinion at least, cause you guys only have to deal with the war and the scope invasion too, as well
Yeah.
as like a little bit of entity as well.
Yeah, you see entity a lot more in favored in rather than enhanced, because he's literally dealing with the favored while enhanced is going on. The timelines do sync up a little bit there. But yeah, we explore more of the entity's backstory. We go to the code more in favored. I mean, now we have the stuff with the pillagers in favored. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I definitely hope that it comes back. Yeah. So I guess something I'll be asking with the SMP would be like I believe I asked this where I've said that Percocet, the guy who could transfer abilities, dark matter
Oh,
abilities,
perfect. Yep. Yep.
and he's like a great alternative to the prison system thing, like the prison capturing.
Yes. Well, okay, he is, but there is some drawbacks to his powers. Um, he can only use like dark matter ability powers. Like the way our powers work in the mod, there's like four. Let's just call it like four categories of powers.
Mm.
There's like tech-based powers. There's magic, um, genetic powers, or like mutant powers, and then there's the dark matter ones. So like it would work on they would work on RZ and Phantom Burst or Phantom Knight. Jesus, they would work on RZ and Phantom Knight, but they wouldn't work on like let's say me or I don't think they would work. They wouldn't work on Carsomnia either
Yeah,
or
because
Power Nap.
Carzamia is like has genetic, because he's like an alien, I believe.
Some yes, something like that. So I mean, I guess he would be a good alternative to the prison system for some prisoners that we have. Like in theory, I think Dead Zone's powers are like dark matter based. So yeah, he could depower Dead Zone if Dead Zone doesn't depower him, I guess. But yeah, I can see it.
So if there was an option, then would you guys choose that, or you still go out and kill villains?
Um, So with like Dead Zone, it's kind of a flip of the coin. It just all comes down to who can depower who first. I think with Dead Zone, he's still in that scenario. He would be too big of a risk. So I think the team would still try to take him out. But for other villains, yeah, I think that'd be a viable solution.
Yeah, because with Perfset, he's more contact based, so it'd be pretty hard. With Dead Zone, it's more like an area effect.
Yeah. Um,
Also,
I genuinely don't know what we're gonna do with Perfect's character. Um, so maybe that is what we do, maybe not.
yeah, because he seems like I wouldn't say a last edition, because he does seem planned for. He's just like really
Yeah,
new.
yeah. Also, like people in the comments were saying he's like all
All
for
for
one
one.
from My Hero Academia, which also banger show. Watch the last season if you haven't. This last episode that came out yesterday, phenomenal. Anyways, back on topic. Yeah, he is quite literally like all for one, but it, objectively good, I think. But who knows what's gonna happen?
Really all for one. A comment was made about him bearing more similarities to the what's that man's name? This thing, he was like in this W show, and he was introduced when Iris and Flash were together, and they had their powers swap for a little bit. I think it was called Mike.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the name of the character.
Me neither.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Yeah, you're good.
Iris West gains speedster powers from a metahuman named Melting Pot, who can swap DNA. That's what it is. I can see the similarities. I think RZ said these are Mike's character is based on that Melting Pot guy. So yeah, similarity is there. It's directly inspired by it.
It's interesting, cause that could be like a hard power to use in a fight, in my opinion, especially with person not having not no like resistances or like body armor, so it's pretty much a civilian at that point.
Yeah, I mean, Phantom Knight said the enhanced are gonna train up, so that probably means he's gonna get a suit at one point, which will provide some protection. And I mean, he can pretty much transfer powers instantaneously, so
Yeah, it is
he can get in there pretty quickly.
That's
The
kind of
biggest
it
challenge
too.
would be the biggest challenges would be just learning how to use those powers as quickly as possible.
Because with the 46th episode, they're also introduced like another person too, old Mike, who I believe is like a threat to generally everybody around him. And they introduced the situation of involving Perfset to take his powers, even though it was like a counterpoint being made, but his control not being that great. How did the Enhanced deal with him though? Considering that he's a liability to everybody around him.
I mean, right now, old Mike has a biohazard suit on and he's like cuffed up. I don't think he's much of a danger right now, but the Dehance though, dude, I don't know. I mean, if not gonna lie, because knowing Joe and Snowcon,
They kill him.
yeah, they would probably kill him. Yeah, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, because he reminds me of the villain from the Flash. What's his name? The Radioactive Man, where I want to say combusted. He's let out like a whole radiation storm around the city, and they had to navigate all this power to like a dead Earth, and that's what I imagine old Mike being, which could be like a real threat.
Yeah. It's funny because old Mike was also Skulkwater in the last season, so they're two completely separate characters now. But yeah, he I can see him being a crazy threat if he gets out and it's just like his powers start going crazy.
Our time, because I got them to do at 12. Oh no. This is one last question then.
Yeah.
This is like Scarlet Warlock. I know you
Yeah.
can't say much about him because you know he's the big bad, and you know he's gonna be the thing at the end of the series. But I was wondering, uh, so you have wait, what is your match again? Your match is like skull related. What was it like officially?
Soulfire magic. So
Soulfire. There we go.
yes.
So Soulfire versus Chaos Magic. That's what like has. Uh,
Hmm.
do you think there's like any similarities of origin between them, or like completely different?
Um, completely different. You'll learn more about his Scarlet Warlock's abilities very soon here. He's been more involved with the story than we've let on, and we're going to be learning more about Hexios's magic too. Um, he is more than he appears to be. Um, eventually these all these characters are going to cross paths, and it's going to be pretty epic when they do.
Yeah, cause I've seen some clips about Scarlet Warlock influencing the Enhanced SMP from the outside. Surprisingly.
What? No. What? Who said that?
I don't know. The evidence is pretty there.
Yeah, evidence is definitely there. Joe and Snowcon's eyes have definitely not like lit up red for whatever reason.
Nah. It's just
Nah,
an error, in the server.
nah. They're just absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Hey, but I thank you a lot for coming here, doing this whole thing for me. For like a small
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. Of course, I'm glad to be on here. If you ever want to do one of these again, just let me know, man.
Okay, but I would joke then. And thank you everybody
Yeah,
for coming to this podcast or interview, I guess. Make sure to check out Kill's channel. All right, it's pretty cool. You find some epic bosses with some superpower suits.
yeah. You
Very
can.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Also check them out
And
on
soon,
like. Oh wait, continue.
I was gonna say, and soon you might be able to find some enhanced content on there too.
That is also interesting. So I'll definitely be coming back. I'll definitely be coming back then. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, man.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. And maybe next time I can get some of the boys.
Oh, that would be so this would be great for a small child like me. I need all the clout I
Yeah,
can get.
yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And just like that, we reached to the end of the video. I give my thanks to Kilios for participating in this. I'm sure I did get my thoughts in there as neatly as I could. So that really is the end of the video right there. Thank you all for everybody that tuned in. The time I'm posting it is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to you all. Like, subscribe, or even comment, as any of those will tell me I'm doing something great. I hope to reach out to you next time as a Super Rookie representative. Also, anything new fit clean? I do a little something, son. What do you mean it's ass?